Like, I'm glad I can take these off because when I do take them off, I can judge my butt. Having heels that come all the way up here,
You're like, gotta do this.
it's just, you have it good. You a soldier. You a soldier that night.
Could never.
Because I mean, yeah.
It's a little bit different. I don't have to deal with, I guess, some of the stigma in some ways, but in other ways, I think you would totally different. Totally different. You probably was totally different.
I started drag 5 years ago. My best friend actually introduced me to drag. We started doing productions, choreography, formations, and I started getting better and better at like makeup, and I started progressing, like loving myself, I guess you could say. Really,
We can try it right now.
my passion. I wake up listening to music, I eat listening to music, I shower listening to music. It's like everything about my life revolves around music. And being able to like paint my face, wear high heels, wear a wig, and just like paint myself.
It's great for
It's like the cherry on top of the
So
sundae.
like it's super. We have a drag mother who took us in and made sure that we got our act together. So we're part of the House of Lady. So I'm Lady Liliana, Lady Desire.
So
It's like a sorority. Think of it like a sorority. We're like, yeah. So like we're the ladies. There's D'Angelo's. There's Baltimore's. There's Ravens. Like there's all these different last names essentially. Like it's, I guess because of Drag Race and Drag Yellow, it's becoming a little bit more mainstream, but it's still very. There's still a lot to learn.
Well, hello everyone. My name is Chastity St. Cage here in Lied and just loud, bright Technicolor right here at Club Luxor. I'm 19 years of age. I'm a sophomore at Texas Tech University, and I've been doing drag for just about 8 months now. I started in March of 2019. Well, to be perfectly frank, RuPaul's Drag Race. I grew up as a little gay boy in Texas, in a tiny little town of 1,500 people, where I went through all kinds of stuff, including conversion therapy for the Southern Baptist Church, and at age of 12, I watched season 4 of RuPaul's Drag Race, and I saw Sharon Needles, who was the first kind of weirdo queen, being crowned, and I got inspired by that. So watching it late at night when my parents were asleep was a very strict tradition of mine until I graduated high school, where I finally came out that summer, and I've been living life as well as I can ever since. So I started drag, got introduced to my drag mother, Miss Crystal Ball, Missouri Entertainer of the Year, 1999, and we have just been putting our collective creative talents together, my background in musical theater, her background in beauty school and cosmetology, and making the illusion that is Chastity St. Cage. I originally knew my drag mother. She's been retired from drag literally as long as I've been alive. She quit in 2000. I got introduced with her at a party I actually went to because I'm part of the bear community as well. And we got introduced to one another. I started talking to her, and we discovered our mutual love for drag, for theater, and also for hair and makeup as well. So learning from an old school pageant queen with many titles, as well as being inspired by me Instagram girls as well, has kind of mashed together and made what you see today. Oh my gosh, where do I begin? Probably one of my biggest ones, of course, my drag mother, Crystal Ball. Outside of her, there's a queen called Sherry Pie out of New York City, who is super campy, over the top, and very glamorous as well. She is a role model for my drag quite a bit. She's what I call glam and camp coming together to make just one giant illusion that's over the top, ridiculous, and just completely out there with glitter, license, and feathers everywhere.
Hi, my name is Vodka Delight Daniels, and I have no idea why I'm here right now. So I started doing drag in May 2015, and I don't even know, it was just like something like out of the blue, something random. Like, it wasn't anything like Halloween or anything, but I have done drag for like Halloween before, but it was just something like for fun. I didn't know that it was like this big old like televised thing, or that like people would get paid to do it, or like anything. But I've always like had a passion for like cosmetology or like fashion and stuff like that. So it's just a way to bring like all of my interests together in one, and like not having to have a degree, not having to have like money to start, you know, like it was just like for myself, and like just like perfect. Like, so I started doing it and it just took off from there.
Okay, so my full name, drag house is included, is Lady Victoria B. Winter, but for simplification, I just go by Victoria Winter. I've been doing drag for a total of 7 years. I started in 2012. So, like most queens, we got started doing by watching RuPaul's Drag Race. I found it when I was 14, and I told my mom, I was like, this is what I want to do. And at first she was like, what? And then I was like, no, I really want to do it, Mom. And she was like, okay, well, you go ahead and do it, I don't care. And then like, it kind of started as like a recreational thing when I was in high school. And then I didn't start doing drag professionally until I was about 19, which was a couple years ago. I'm 21 now, but when I started performing at Luxor, that's where I used to perform. I don't perform there anymore. I recently quit, but that's other tea. That's how I got started, just because of watching Drag Race. And then once I started performing alongside different drag queens, my inspiration switched from like Drag Race queens to like real life drag queens, because there's a really big difference. There's a difference between like RuPaul's Drag Race drag and what it's portrayed as versus like real life drag. The difference between Drag Race drag is that, like, especially for young people, it's portrayed to be like the end all be all of drag. It's like, if you're not doing that kind of drag, then you're not doing drag. But it's not. I started studying queens who started in like the 80s and 90s, who like kind of like paved that way for us. It's queens like Erica Andrews and like Shay Larice and Mimi Marks. These are all like, more importantly, like drag entertainers who kind of started, especially here in Texas. But they're also like really strong and beautiful trans women that I kind of like, I'm inspired by, you know what I mean? The difference between them is that like real drag is like an array of like different things, and that's what I'm inspired by compared to what I see on television, because it's not the same thing, you know what I mean?